Yeah, it's going down like Chinatown. J-Mac leaned back in the Cadillac, coming to you semi-live. It is Taste Test Tuesday on Thursday. How do you feel about that? Taste Test Tuesday on Thursday, you ask yourself? Well, if I did a Taste Test Tuesday on Tuesday, that would be ordinary. And I myself consider myself extraordinary. Right, girls? Right, Alice? Young Alice in the back with her school clothes on. That was her school picture day outfit. What do you think? Alice posed for everybody out there in YouTube country. What do you think? That's a cute little shirt, don't you think? Today, it's the Sourdough Philly cheese from Burger King. We'll try it. I don't know why I said that like a bad child television host, Pee Wee Herman or whatever, but it's pretty messy. Start things off. What do you think?
It's bigger than us.
Smells good. Smell that. Smell that, young Alice. Smells good. Hush. Simmer down. Look.
Wait, is that...
Ching ching. We gotta cut it open. Grab me that green thing on the ground. Will you there, Amy? Ew. That's like some stuff that I brought to work the other day and ate for lunch. I left it at work. But we're not
You can do those
opening
dishes.
that. Cut it up. Here. Amy, hold that, will you? She's going to hold it and balance it. Ah! This knife is dull. Farberware.
Wait, what did you just call it?
Farberware. That's what it says. Farberware. No, that's Tupperware. Tupperware is stuff that you store stuff in. That was real popular in the 80s, young Alice. In the 70s. Probably the 60s, too. What do you think, Amy? How long has... Amy sold Tupperware in her day, I'm sure.
I did.
You've never sold Tupperware?
Sold Tupperware? No,
Yeah,
I
you
bought
never had like a Tupperware party?
No.
All right, so we cut it in half. Amy's never had a Tupperware party. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to cut another one in half and you guys share that? Or how are we going to do it? Or are you just going to share it and give each other bites? This is it cut in half.
I don't want any of this.
You might not. Amy hates cheese. She's little known fact. She's not a big fan. She doesn't like it that much. She goes to Crystal and she's always like, I don't want cheese on my Crystal. So I'm going to try it out. It looks pretty good. I just ate a little piece of meat that fell off. It's really messy though, for shizzle. I'm going to give it a bite and see how it tastes.
Yeah, it's falling apart.
Wow, this is not bad.
And what is it called?
Now it looks like they have some American cheese on it, but then they have a cheese sauce, like a Philly cheese sauce, and that's what sets it off. It's almost like a throwback to that old...
Hey, guess what? They didn't give us any napkins.
No napkins. Come on, Burger King. It's almost like a throwback to the old school McDonald's cheddar. You remember that from the 80s? They used to have it. It was like a big cheddar quarter pounder from McDonald's with like some cheddar cheese sauce and caramelized onions, and it was like on a rye bun.
We're gonna grill on the beef, spread on the cheddar. McDonald's cheddar melt. First we grill on the beef, spread on the cheddar. Golden sausage, much better now. Grill up the onion, stack it on the rye bun. Cheddar melt. For a limited time, so come on, all together say, bring on the beef, spread on the cheddar. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Just $1.39.
It was amazing. It was like
how I
my
feel about
all-time.
rye bread.
She don't like rye bread either. No cheese, no rye bread for Amy.
So this doesn't taste like
American
sourdough
cheese.
bread to me.
It doesn't taste like sourdough bread to you. You know what's good about this bread?
It just tastes regular.
What do you think I'm about to say? You guys know me.
Sesame.
No sesame seeds. Let me tell you a story. This Burger King you see behind me, I used to work here when I was younger. I didn't flip the burgers, I didn't work the drive-thru. I was the guy that had to take out the trash and pressure clean the playground, which no longer exists. and sweep the lobby. I was the porter. That's what they called me. I had to come out and change this sign here at 4 o'clock in the morning in the cold, freezing weather. All the letters would be stuck to the sign. Well, anyways, that began an ongoing battle with sesame seeds, because you could sweep that lobby. You could sweep that lobby to your heart's desire. But no matter how good you sweep the lobby, there's always going to be a sesame seed somewhere in the crack of the tile or somewhere. It's a never-ending battle. I don't like sesame seeds. I mean, think about it. Have you ever eaten something with sesame seeds and then looked at your poop in the toilet? Something ain't right there. They just go right through your body and don't digest. They're like indestructible, so I don't trust them. Sesame seeds. So yeah, Burger King, I'm glad you have a no sesame seed option for this burger, because I could imagine the size of this burger would be a ton of sesame seeds. And quite frankly, I think my body has just begun rejecting sesame seeds. It doesn't like it. I get sick and I get diarrhea if I eat too many sesame seeds. That might be too much information. You might not want to talk about that while you're eating, but you're not eating, I'm eating. So I'm going to take another bite of this. It's pretty tasty. I feel like the onions are a tad bit indestructible, similar to sesame seed. I just bit them and they didn't even bite in half. You saw how many just pulled out the sandwich? Did you guys eat yours already?
Yeah, I didn't eat all of it.
What are you doing?
I want it.
Allie will eat it.
It's
Young Alice wants it.
It's just a little piece.
It's just a little piece. It is.
Oh.
Oh, man. You want this one, Alice? I bit off it.
I didn't really like it. It's too much cheese.
I'm good. I kind of agree. It does have too much cheese.
And
Too much cheese? Okay, 4 out of 5. 1 being the worst,
maybe if
5
it
being
was-
the best.
I just don't like American cheese.
You give it a 3, a solid 3 right there smack dab in the middle. Technical difficulty. I had this new little suction cup thing to hold my phone, and it just fell right off the dashboard. So Alice, what we were saying, you give it a solid 3
Yeah.
right there smack dab in the middle. Amy, what do you think?
I just think it had too much cheese.
Too much cheese?
Too
So
much American
you can't fathom giving it a solid 3, right? No, but you're gonna withdraw your vote. Are you gonna give it a 2, a 1,
Maybe a
2.5? You can do half points too.
Maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2. I'm gonna give it a solid 3 too. We're setting the bar. This is our first ever Taste Test Tuesday on Thursday. So solid 3 for this. Right there in the middle. So there's some improvement that can be made, but it could be worse. Give it a try. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm talking with my mouth full. Till tomorrow, peace and chicken grease. Say bye, kids.